What's up, everyone? Today we out here, at the beautiful nature spot, enjoying life, being free, focusing on our chi, staying balanced, because that's what life is all about. Life is all about balance. Learn to balance yourself. Learn how to be at peace with yourself. Learn how to sit with yourself. A lot of people, they focus on the future and they're getting anxious and just, so riled up about not knowing what to do with life, and riled up about being lazy and all that. Like, nah, man, like, learn how to sit with yourself and dissect your thoughts. Dissect your thoughts, dissect your emotions, dissect who you are. Like, who are you at the core? Take the moment and just enjoy yourself. When you're always focusing on who you should be, what you can't be, who you need to be, where you need to go, when will you get there, how will you get there? When you focus on those things, it makes you antsy. I found this out about myself. On my journey, I found out that, hey, like, the more I focus on things that aren't in the present moment, the more I disconnect myself from myself. The more I disconnect myself from the now moment, the more I disconnect myself from understanding the true essence of me. Don't always try to live in the future. Anxiety is trying to escape the present moment. Is a desire to escape the present moment. Learn how to live in the present moment. Learn how to live with yourself. You got to live with yourself. You got to learn how to live with yourself to live with yourself if you have to. That's what I had to do. That's what I'm still learning to do. I'm learning how to live with myself. I'm learning how to understand that I don't need so much in my life. Man, these ducks. I'm understanding that I don't need so much in my life. The only thing that I need in my life is me. The only thing I need in my life is my own inner peace. Because that's what matters. And I found this out by sitting with myself, understanding myself, learning myself at the deepest core, being by myself outside in nature. This is what I do all day, every day. Of course, I write my affirmations. Study. I only study at home. I only, make music and do all that stuff at the crib, because that's what it's for. That's what that's for. That time is more productive time. Out here is also productive time when it comes to YouTube, but it's productive time in the sense of getting to know myself. You know what I mean? I'm not always, trying to do things so fast anymore. When I'm out here, I'm sitting with myself. I'm being myself. So that's my main advice for this video. I'm letting you know that the true answer is you. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. The true answer is you. The true answer lies within you. It lays inside of your intuition. It's in your intuition. It is your intuition. You know what I mean? This life is based on your intuition, your moves, your thoughts that you make. So learn how to trust it. Learn how to trust yourself. Learn how to trust the outside world to get your information. That's what I'm learning how to do. I mean, well, not like the outside, but like learn how to trust the inside world to attract the information. You know what I'm saying? Is what I should say. Learn how to look within yourself to attract information. Not always outside of you. I find peace. I look for the meaning in everything. I create the meaning in everything. That's what you realize when you sit with yourself. You realize how much you create. You realize that you create the meaning. You realize that you create the life. You realize that you create the world around you. And there's nothing that can stop that. The only thing that can stop that is you. And the way you do that is going on the media, looking at negative media all day, looking at the hub. You know what I'm saying? Looking at what other people doing in their life, getting jealous of other people's lives. That stuff is not going to help you. That's what's going to stop you. That's how you end up stopping yourself. Don't do that. Because when you do that, you stay where you at in life. You stay wherever you at in life. If you happy where you at in life, cool. Go ahead and live your life. Do your thing. Be your bee. Do the trees and kiss the leaves. Whatever you want. I don't care. If you love your life and at a position where you want to be in your life, cool. But if you want to feel better and attract better, you gotta let all that go. You know, you could be living in a huge mansion or whatever, watching negative media, being mad about the world, being mad about life. Like, who wants that? You know? Take all that out and learn that you are your mainstream media. You are your mainstream media, not anybody else. You are your mainstream media. You are your mainstream artist. You are your mainstream newscaster. You are your mainstream weatherman or weatherwoman. You know, you are your mainstream. That should be that's gonna be one of my t-shirts. I'm gonna copyright that after this video. You are your mainstream. So learn how to drive your mainstream mind into your life. Focus on your life. Focus on yourself. I say this in a majority of my videos. You know, put value on yourself. Sit there and be like, hey man, like at least I got me. At least I know that I need to be better in my life. At least I know I need to change these certain things about my life. Be grateful for that, because there's people out there who are oblivious to what they need to change in their life, and it's sad. But hey, that's their life, and you know, you can't change that. You know, they want to live in that, they live in that. You know, there's no judgment. That's just the way they live. But for you, if you want more in your life, be grateful for what you have now. Be grateful for who you are now. Be grateful for the fact that you are trying to better yourself. Be grateful for the fact that you are relying on yourself. This is my main message. This is one of my main messages for people too, is to rely on yourself. Don't rely on the media or anybody else. Rely on yourself. Be dependent on yourself. This is what I learned in my life. You know, going through my journey, and I'm young. I'm 20, bro. I'm 20. And I'm spitting game like this. But, you know, I've been doing this since I was young, but I ain't trying to get into an egotistical mind, because the ego don't exist. But yeah, you know, I learned this on my journey. You know, I couldn't rely on anybody. I couldn't rely on anybody to help me grow. I couldn't rely on that to help me grow as a person. Help me. Nobody can help me grow except for me. Nobody knew that the correct answers for me except for me. I realized that on my journey. You know, being around crowds that weren't benefiting me, being around people that weren't benefiting me, being around people that just wanted to keep me in some type of box. You know, I was like, they're not gonna help me try to elevate my consciousness, elevate my mind, elevate my soul, elevate my body, elevate my whole. They're not gonna try to do that. So I gotta take the action to lead myself. I realized that at a young age, bro. Young, like, shoot, this started when I was young, even like 6. But you know, we still had, you know, our ignorant journeys. So don't think I'm some type of saint, some type of baby bunk, you know. But you know, I had to spark that thought in me at a young age because of the situations I was in. You know what I'm saying? But you know, later down my journey, I took that to another level. You know, I said, hey man, like, yo, like, how am I gonna get to this place? You know, I was going around, I was like, yo, trying to look in the outside world to help me, instead of looking within myself, you know. And I was like, man, like, what why isn't anything moving? And once I flipped my mind, I was like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. You know, so I'm going to all these gurus and all these people, and they're telling me, hey man, that you already are the answer. You already are out there looking for the truth that you are, and you found it. The truth that you are is you. The truth that you are is that you are the essence. You are divine. You are connected to the divine light, the divine source. The divine light is literally right there. Quote unquote sun. Quote unquote sun. The divine light is right there. That is your higher self. That is your future you. You look into it. If you look into the sun, it looks like a portal. They don't want you looking at the sun. You'd be like, oh, it damages your eyes. No, it doesn't. Oh, it has UVs. And like, what? It's not artificial. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the sun, I'll look directly at the sun. It looks like a portal. It looks like a portal. And each time you look into that portal, you enter a higher realm of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Of you, not anybody else. Not somebody else. Not just some random person. You can't be just some random person. You can only be your pure uniqueness. You know? And the more you connect yourself, the more you realize that some things that you might want aren't meant for you. They're probably something that has been influenced by somebody else that was like, oh man, this is what I want. So you thought it was your dream. You know? When you spend time with yourself, you realize, man, I don't want all this extra stuff. I just want all I ask for is some fruit trees, some vegetables in the grass, and a nice soft cushion on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I truly seek in my life. A balanced life, living right. Might go fly a kite or ride a bike, take a hike. You know, feeling right. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what you truly want in your life, truly need in your life, truly seeking in your life. You know, when I was on my journey, I thought it was fame that I was seeking. I thought it was fame that I was wanting. I thought it was money that I was needing. I thought it was all this crap, clothes, all that shit. But I'm still rocking, you know, the same outfit from January. Like, bro, I've been recycling outfits because I realized clothes, they ain't, you know, they cool. I love fashion. I appreciate fashion. You know, I'll show you all my fashion game because I'm still there. I love fashion, but at the end of the day, it don't rule my life. You know, money don't rule my life. You know, fame don't rule my life. I rule my life. My spirit rules my life. My higher self rules my life. And that's straight up facts. Straight up facts. Because I took the time to be in the present moment. I took the time to get off the YouTube, get off, negative media, you know, start my no-fap journey. You know what I'm saying? I took the steps to do that. You know, not a lot of people would do that. Not a lot of people can do that because the mind is so locked into the negative world, to the fact that where they always repeating that in their mind every day. I'm learning how to unwire that because I took the action to say, hey, I'm done living like this. I'm living a better life. I'm living my best life every day. I'm out here. I'm out here with my journal, writing journal entries about how much I love my life, how much I've progressed in my life, how much I've realized in my life, and now understand, not just understand. You know, this is real shit, man. This is real stuff. This is real stuff. Cussing on this, man. YouTube getting strict, man. Hey, yo, just let us cuss a little bit, you know. I ain't with the censorship. Sheesh. Say no to censorship. Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So understand that you are the power of your life. Take that action. Take that action. You know? And live your life. You know? Don't always be caught up in focusing on the negative. Because every time you focus on the negative, you create that reality for yourself. This is the reality I created for myself. Peace, harmony, abundance, life. You know, like I was saying before, you know, I stopped letting all this want, all this desire rule my life. And I learned that, you know, I don't need anything. I don't even desire anything because I could have anything that I think of. You know what I'm saying? You know, I stopped letting all this stuff rule my life. You know, I learned that money is going to come anyways. It's going to come and go. Okay, cool. You know, I love money. I appreciate it. Hey, it gets me things. Cool. It gets me here and there. It makes life easier in the matrix. Blah, 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 da, da, da. Cool. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to say that, you know, it's a bad thing. I'm not trying to say, oh, go broke. No, I'm just saying, like, don't let it rule your life. Don't let fame rule your life. You know, I thought fame was a thing, but like now it's like, yo, people, you know, loving me for an image I put out. People loving me for being a certain cool way. Oh, you're the cool dude. I'm gonna hang out with, like, wanting to hang out with me because they have some type of weird facade and fan fantasies and what's that thing? Fandom shit. about me and shit with it, like, you know, like, nah, man, that's not cool. You know, you gotta be with people who actually, you know, truly want to understand you. You gotta, and not only that, you gotta be with people who truly want to know what you're knowing. Like, I'm talking deep level. You gotta be around people who are on your level, you know, who wanna grow with you, who are gonna grow with you. That's another thing. You know, who are gonna grow with you, like straight up, like they understand that this is not gonna be easy. They like your partner, your friend, right there with you. You know, that might just be you. So far, it's just been me. You know, so far it's just been me. It's a lonely road. Successful people are lonely sometimes. You know, but hey, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to be the role model and be like, hey. When you switch your mind and focus on the positive and focus on a more positive life, when you switch the neurons in your brain and trigger the photoreceptors of your pineal gland, I don't think it's photoreceptors, but you know, you trigger the imagination of your pineal gland and envision a bigger, broader life for yourself, dude, it manifests. That's when your life changes. When you really understand that you gotta take the action from so right brain. So left brain. Right. Yeah, it's like left brain. From looking so left brain to start looking more right brain. You know what I'm saying? Start looking more creatively. Start being like, You know, my life is like this, my life is like that, my life is like this, realizing that you create this. You create all of it. My life is like this, my life is like that. Forget about your past, because your past don't exist anymore. You know, sit with yourself and create your life, create your reality. Seriously. Because that's what matters. You know, every day I'm pushing forward. You know, don't focus on time and being so much in a rush to get something done and, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Like, man, forget all that. Just focus on progression. Focus on, becoming better and becoming, more, great at what you do. This is why I started my YouTube channel. This one, before I had a YouTube channel, and it was cool and all, but it just wasn't me. I could have, done it, but I just want to restart and actually start from scratch and, see what it feels like to actually progress, actually build, actually feel something, actually get better at helping people get better, helping people realize that they are, the light of their life. So with that being said, yo, I'm out. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm out here in this beautiful nature spot, living life, being me, being free. Grateful for everything in my life. Grateful for the life that I live, even all the crap that I've been through, and all that. I don't have any regrets in my life, because everything that I've been through led me to this moment. Everything that I've been through led me to this exact moment, and I'm grateful for it. So yeah, one love, peace.